The collapse of Bulgaria in September had opened up the western approaches to Constantinople, while British and Indian forces were advancing from the south and east. Beyond the Black Sea, towards the Caucasus, former subjects of the Sultan, Georgians and Armenians, Azerbaijanis and Kurds, were struggling to form their own new nation states. On 30 October, on board HMS Agamemnon, a not inappropriate name in the circumstances, off the Aegean island of Mudros, the empire's representatives sued for peace. On 18 January 1919, 2 months and 1 week after the armistice, the Paris Peace Conference held its opening session. It was, rather surprisingly, a Saturday, but that was the date insisted upon with a fine sense of irony by the French Prime Minister Georges Clemenceau as being the 48th anniversary of the coronation of Wilhelm I as Kaiser of Germany. The primary task facing the delegates was to forge a new Europe, and so, after a fashion, they did. Their success can be measured by the fact that exactly 20 years later, their new Europe began, just like the old one, to tear itself to shreds. Where the Mediterranean was concerned, the countries lining its southern shore were still under foreign control. Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia looked to France, Libya to Italy, Egypt to Britain, which had proclaimed a protectorate in December 1914, all those along the northern, with the single exception of Spain, which had somehow succeeded in preserving its neutrality, had been to some degree involved in the hostilities. All had seen fighting on their soil, and all those that had ended on the winning side hoped that the conference would provide them with substantial benefits of one kind or another in or on the Middle Sea.